Hi guys, it's Brandon. Just showing you my 55-gallon tank in my living room. It's been a while since I've cleaned this, so just kind of showing you my setup and how dirty it gets, and it really doesn't get too dirty at all. You see my turtle Gamera hanging out here. You can see the water coming out of the filter, so the outflow comes from above the tank out of the G3. I put a hole in the top of the aquarium so the water goes in, it comes out the front there, and also goes down to the bottom part as well. And with the UVA UVB heat lamp here, get quite a bit of algae on the water flowing areas, but it's really not too bad a problem. Every month or so I take everything, there he goes, I take everything out of this tank and I get it cleaned up. I usually take a toothbrush that I have just for cleaning, and I'll brush all that algae off of there. So it's really not too bad. And in the top of here, I do have a polishing pad, just because the filter, the G3 filter, does not have any polishing pads or any of the finer media to catch debris. So I have one up there, and it works very well to keep things very crystal clear. The bottom of the tank, you can see there's no debris or waste or anything like that. We have flow, so the new water is being pushed through here, kind of pushed through the bottom here, but it's also being helped out by a pump down there that you can't see at all. So let me try coming over here. So that pump was actually the original pump from the aquarium, but I set it down here to blow water outwards, so everything that settles to the bottom is being blown out of the bottom here towards the inflow of the filter. So every time there's anything in the bottom of the tank, it's slowly pushed this way and then being sucked up by my by the filter inflow there. So it keeps it really, really clean. I don't have any substrate in this tank because I find that, especially with a bigger turtle, I mean, he's about 6 inches, but a bigger turtle, the more substrate or any substrate you have, it makes the water dirtier faster. It really holds on to a lot of the waste and debris. And then you get higher nitrate levels much faster. So I want to keep this guy as healthy as possible. Our turtle Morla, when we had her, she really loved to play in the sand and kind of hop around, but health is a little more important to us right now. Hey buddy, you're so pretty. He's still shedding a little bit. Looks like pretty soon here he's going to shed some of his scoots off of his shell. I don't know too much about the shedding. I had a couple people ask me about it, and I know when we had Bowser, our Western painted, he kept losing his scoots, and I had to kind of get those out of there. He tried to eat them again, but it never really worked out for him. So we really do love this tank, and we have these two little bridges. They're the suction cup bridges, but this one broke, so we just put this in here sideways in the tank, and it holds up the other one, and he has a really easy time getting on top to bask. So that's pretty nice. Oh, let's look at my temperature up here. Well, it looks like we're at about 90 degrees in the basking area, and probably a little bit more directly underneath the lamp. So that's where he spends most of his day Huh, buddy? See, he's kind of fighting the current a little bit there. So it's not a heavy current at all. It's just a little bit to keep the water moving towards the filter. Looks like I need to get in there and scrub the bottom a little bit just to keep anything off the glass. And one little minnow, because he didn't finish his dinner. Actually, I gave them minnows a couple weeks ago, and I guess they're friends now, because that minnow is not going anywhere. But that's okay, huh, buddy? Underneath here is the Fluval G3. It's a pretty good filter, but for the money, I would say go with a 05 or 06 series. So I actually prefer my Fluval 306 to this filter. I mean, it's a really good filter, and it's very easy to work on, and the instrument panel is very, very pretty. It shows you current temperature, it shows you the nitrate values, a mechanical schedule. It's really, really informative, but the flow is a little bit less than the 306, and I don't know. If it came down to buying another one, I don't think I would buy another one of those at all. Just a little too much money for what it does. The final outcome, I mean, like I said before, it doesn't have a polishing pad. It only has one mechanical filter in there, and it just, I don't know, a little too much hoopla for what it is. So yeah, if you guys have any comments or questions or have any ideas for future videos, let me know. I've been working quite too much lately, so I haven't had a lot of time to make a lot of videos. I did see that I'm over 260 subscribers now. Thank you to every single one of you. Every single one of you. That's very, very cool. I'm very excited about that. So I'm thinking maybe one day this can be kind of a really cool thing, and I want your guys' help and input, and yeah, we'll make it awesome. So thanks, guys. We will talk to you soon. Bye.